And I think the most important thing that we learned as a group from you, that the most important thing is the country, is the Springbok badge in front of our chest, not our own ambitions. That all falls into place once we work hard together. And I would like to thank the rest of your coaching staff as well. Thank you so much, Chaka, Coach Matt, Felix. I know you came late, but you fitted in perfectly. Coach Stick as well, you know your guys' hard work. You're always available for us. It's been amazing. And to the management team, physios, doctors, thank you so much. Dr. Conrad, Dr. Pile, Renee, and Dr. Jerome, it's been amazing. You guys all supported us throughout everything. And to the team, the boys, yes, I'm so happy with how you guys helped me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for all your help, guys. I've thanked all of you a lot, you know. I couldn't do anything I've done without you guys. I really appreciate your support. You guys have really been amazing. You can really be proud. And I know our slogan before we left was stronger together. And I really think we did that and we showed that. And the most important thing was you guys, South Africa. Thank you so much for your support. Every single message, every videos, you know, when it got tough, every time we saw the videos, we're grateful. And I really hope, Mr. President, we've inspired everybody by what we do best, which is playing rugby. And we hope this doesn't end here. This goes beyond other people, you know. When you work in Parliament, that people are inspired, you agree a bit more. So thank you so much for this. We appreciate you guys. Yeah, and thank you, South Africa. This is for you.
Kolisi will now hand over the trophy to the President of the Republic of South Africa. To the podium, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of South Africa, President Ramaphosa, to address you.
Viva the Springboks, viva! Viva the Springboks, viva! Program Director, Ministers and Deputy Ministers, the coach of our rugby team, the President of Cyril, the Captain of our rugby team, Kolisi, the coaching staff, and more importantly, the players, but much more importantly, all of you who are down there. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to stand here before our warriors. These are our warriors. They went out to war. They won and they brought the trophy back to South Africa where it belongs. We are delighted that we sent them out there to go and fly the flag of our country in Japan, and they did so with great excellence and commitment. And I'd like to say to them that the nation thanks you, the nation applauds you, the nation is delighted at the achievement that you have brought home as our rugby team. We are very proud of all of you. You showed great determination, but let me tell you a story. When I was in Yokohama and went to meet them, they allowed me the rare moment before the match to go and meet them and say a few words. Before I did so, I asked some of them how they were feeling. Sia said he was feeling nervous. Rasi said he was shaking like a leaf. And some of them were saying, no, Mr. President, we are so nervous. And I knew they were lying to me. They were telling me lies because as I shook their hands and I looked into their eyes, I just saw victory written all over their eyes. They are true champions because with this victory, we are the first country or team to have won the Rugby World Cup in 3 continents. No other has done so. We've won it in Africa, we've won it in Europe, and we won it in Asia. No other has done so. We've achieved a number of important results during this Rugby World Cup, and we were going into that match as underdogs. Everybody thought that the English team would win. And in fact, even as I met some of them, the high and mighty, they just looked at me and just passed, and they thought that, South Africa has already lost. So it was good in a way. We went in as underdogs when everybody undermined us and didn't think we would win. But I must applaud the strategy that was deployed by Rassie Erasmus and his team, that as they went in and shocked and awed the English team, and I think they collapsed in the first 6 minutes. And with that wonderful strategy that showed determination and commitment, they were then able to win. I must confess, though, that during the match I did have feelings of nervousness. And when they scored their first try, I had gone to the gents because of my own nervousness. But when I came back, I found that we had scored a try and then a second try. This is the first time that we have had tries in a final, and we must applaud our team for doing that. And of course, we applaud them for flying the flag of the nation high. I am told that we easily had more than 2.5 billion people watching the match on that day for 80 minutes. So for 80 minutes, these men had the whole world, 2.5 billion people, looking at our flag, looking at our team, and focusing on what South Africa could produce. We thank them for having flown our cup so high. They put us on the world map, and today they are victorious as our gladiators, and we thank them. We thank them for the impact that this victory has had in our country. You have helped to unite our country. Through this victory, our country tasted victory, and also you lifted the spirits of many people in our country. Thank you very much for having done so. So as you go around the various cities to take this cup, I want you to appreciate that you had 57 million South Africans behind you. You had 57 million South Africans wishing you well, supporting you all the way. And here are some of them. They continue to support you. We thank our people for having stood behind the Springboks. What I am pleased about as I conclude is that we are not about to hold an election. If we were about to hold an election, I have no doubt that the entire rugby team would be in the cabinet, they would be in parliament, they would have won the election. So I'm glad that our election is over, And we want you as the, and Kolisi could have been the president. And Rasi Erasmus would have been the Minister of Finance. So it's good that we don't have an election. I don't have to compete with Kolisi right now. But it's fantastic. This is a great moment. We want to savor this moment because you have made a huge contribution to consolidating the unity of our nation. Some people are dismissing this and saying, no, this is not an event that should be seen as consolidating our victory. We say everything that can contribute to nation building, to social cohesion, must be utilized by all of us as South Africans. And it is for that reason that we thank you for being the catalyst that can ensure that we continue to build our nation. You are the first diverse team that has won the cup in Asia for our nation. And, and we are grateful for that. And it is for that reason that we say, forward with the bouquet, forward. Forward with the bouquet, forward. Thank you very much for all you have done for our nation. We are proud of you. And of course, we don't want this to be the last World Cup that we win. We don't want to wait for another 12 years. We want no pressure on you, but we are now focusing on the next World Cup tournament. And we want you to bring the next cup home. Thank you very much for all you have achieved.